Jump, buddy. Jump. Hey, y'all. Sorry, I was having trouble logging into the group there. I was only pulling up my page, not the design group. So welcome everybody. I hope this project will be fun tonight. I think it will be. I'm just going to pull it up here maybe. Hopefully I can see comments this week. We'll see. Yay, I can see comments. Hey, y'all. Hey, Linda, how are ya? Lee, happy Wednesday. And thank you for the needles. Thank you for taking care of me. I know you're probably laughing at me every time I lose my needles. Thank you so much for those. I appreciate that so much. I do. I just stuck them in my thing. I just got them today. I just got them a little bit ago. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Tonight I think we're going to have a fun project. We're going to thank you for the extra needles, Dawn, that you sent with Lee's. You guys take care of me. Thank you so much. I promise I'll try not to lose them. I swear, I promise. But what we're going to do tonight, okay, we're going to use a 24-inch swag, okay? We're going to use some of these. I love these. This is a great go-to I use in florals and stuff all the time. This is from the Hobby Lobby. I really like it. They do push up. You can leave them long, push them up. You can do so many things with these. I love these for carrots. Okay, for carrot tops, I just love these things because it gives it just a bunch of frillies. Okay, so this one's from the Hobby Lobby. Let me see if I get the right number too. Yes, W0504494 or 402271. They're only $13.99, but obviously you're gonna get these half price when you buy your florals at the Hobby Lobby. Okay, our swag is from the Sims, and that item number is C's and Charlie, B's and Victor, T is in Tiger, I don't know, D's and Dog 024. It's a 24-inch Valley Pine teardrop. Okay, so I'm just kind of, what I did to start is I just kind of spread it out and fluffed it. Okay, so we got our 24-inch swag. Like I said, we're going to make a carrot. Okay. And these are all our fun ribbons, if I could show you. Let me zoom in here so you can kind of see those. We're probably going to use this one, which is a, never know which way to turn here. A fun polka dot. Hey, Deb. What's going on, girl? I'm probably going to use this because I think it's got fun colors in it. It's going to brighten it up. Whoops. We're going to use this one. My good buddy Carl sent me. It's bright green. It's got the carrots in it. And then we're probably going to use this. It's got a little, what is it, buffalo plaid bunnies and carrots in it. And then we're probably going to use this 4-inch possibly. And it's got some orange and pink in it too. Along with this one has the green, the white, and the pink polka dots. Poco or polka, whatever they're called. Polka. Do the polka. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So let me get those out of the way. I'll just roll it out of the way. And Susie Brown does have these. I don't know if I can allow to stick my link in here or not. I don't care. Don's got it sticking in here. Why not? If you need one, you'll know where to get one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use orange mesh on this. Okay. And this is a fabric mesh. And I cut these at 22 inches. Okay. I did cut some curls at 10 inches because I might add those. Okay. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do up top here as far as the bow. And if we're going to add, I think I want to add the florals down the middle. And we're just going to throw in a bunch of fun. Not all these guys. I just pulled out all these so I could pick and choose what I want in my design. Okay, some of the, I'll tell you where these are from as I move forward. Okay, we're not going to use a sign. We're just going to try to make this a carrot. Okay, a simple carrot. You found work today and didn't get, thank God, because mine got stuck. Make sure you have your life alert or something on when you go into that bed. They call 911. Help me, I can't get out. I'm stuck under the bed. So anyway, we might do some rolls on top of our ruffles, okay? What is that? Okay, that's a ruffle. So on this one, guys, you can do your regular ruffles, which I think I'm going to just do regular ruffles on this one tonight, okay? I like to fold my ends over. Like I said, this is fabric mesh, and these are cut at 22 inches. And we're just going to fill this up with orangeness, okay? I think I'm going to start up here. Actually, you know what I want to do, guys, before I do this? I want to put my greenery, my stem, whoops, stuck in my bow maker. Dang it, Bobby. Get out of there. I'm going to put my whole thing in, okay? I want to put this all in at one time. Hey, Nance, how are you? Okay. And I want it down. I push these up pretty far. All right. Hello. I'm just going to cut this off. I'm going to tear that off is what I'm going to do. Okay. And I want it kind of down in. See where I'm going with it. Oh, I got to zoom out, y'all. See where I'm kind of going down in here a little bit. I don't want it way out, you know, way up here. I think I want it right about in here. Okay, and I'm leaving this all in one piece. You can cut these apart and jab them in there if you want. I don't think it's necessary, y'all. I like to work smarter, not harder. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just separate some of these tines. Okay, and I'm going to go through there. And I'm going to wire tie these right on here. And I'll give Dawn about 5 seconds. Make fun of me for saying that. Because you know how she is. You know how she is. You gotta give me some crap. Okay. That's going to hold, but I'm going to put one more in. Just for, you know, the danger. I'm going to go right down around towards the bottom. And again, I'm just going right down in through here. Hope you can see. And just going around. And if you notice on these stems, it does kind of have, whoops, it's kind of got like an indent there. I'm just going to pull them nice and tight. Tight like a toilet, guys. Okay. Whoops. Just get that nice and tight. So now we got kind of a, see back out there a little bit. We kind of got this, a carrot top going on there. Okay. Going up my nose right there. Oh, jeez. Lordy. And then we're just going to do our ruffles. Okay. Let's start on our ruffles. Okay. And I'm going to go up here to the top. I'm just going to stick these in here, okay? I'm going to take 2 of those tines and get these in here. Okay, I'm going to do these first. I don't know if I'm going to use, I cut those rolls. Just, let's do mine. Let's see if we like it. Okay, let's see if we like it. We're just going to roll these up. These are cut at 10 inches again. Okay, we'll just untie that one. I'm going to stick this roll in here. Okay. We'll just do that. That just gives us a little bit extra something, and we can go back and, you know, cut those, these down, you know, after we're kind of done. I don't want that going in there a little bit like that. Okay, we're going to try to build this top and make it smaller going down, okay? That's our goal. Okay, that's just a different way to make a tulip wreath. A fun way. Okay, again, we're going to go back up in here towards the top. Grab some more tines and stick one up in here. Okay, I'm going to tie it up twice to fluff it out. Okay. And then we're going to put another little roll in here. We're just going to untwist that. Stick a roll in there. I cut 11 ruffles to start. I think that's, well, I got 11, yeah, I got 11 ruffles. Okay, and these will go back after we're done here, and we'll bend and spread these around. Okay, but we got to start building our face here. Okay, so let's do that. Hey, Betty, how are you? Hi, Michelle. What's up, girl? Hi. What's up? Guys, I got 2 more days of this week. Thank goodness. Yeah, I just come up with this idea. What can I do? I think last night I just threw it on the table. I'm like, yeah, we'll try this. Let's just try this. So this one I'm going to come up in here. Okay. We're just going to keep adding our ruffles. We want it a little bit fuller at the top than at the bottom. Okay. You want it fuller at the top than at the bottom. Okay. We're building a carrot, right? Building a carrot. Whoops. Oh, I forgot to put my apron on. Dang it, buddy. Should have put my apron on. I slapped chicken and dumplings down myself. Had my tooth pulled Monday, and I could finally eat kind of a little bit today. And I was like, I'm having me some chicken and dumplings from Sunday. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm having some chicken and dumplings. So, and these rolls, you can just turn kind of however you want. Okay, so we're just going to go down and build down the one side. Okay? I think this will turn out real cute. We may use florals, guys. I don't know. We might just put a bow on this. That's the fun thing about this is you can kind of do whatever you want to do. You know? So let's go back over to this side. We're going to try to work it out so it's even Steven as much as we can. Okay? Yeah, I'm trying to find tines there that I want to put them in. Ooh, I don't want that one. There we go. That'll work. Okay. I wish I had the floral so I could show you the one I made up. I think it's like a tulip carrot, but I made it last year, but I don't have enough. Ooh, that one's all buggered up. Hold on, do you think? Oh, I'm twisting it the wrong way. Sorry. I don't have enough florals to pull that one off. Might have to ask my good friend Dawn to pick me up some at the Sims next week. If they have them. I'm hoping they have them. I know, you guys, you know how much flour I use for that? I had it all over my island. I cook like I'm cooking for 1,200 people, y'all. I'm just saying. Probably 1,206. I don't know. But I'm always afraid I'm not going to have enough food. And plus, we can eat it all week. I'm like, yeah, we got dinner all week. Like, I hope my husband likes it because he's stuck eating it all week. So we're about done with it, finally. But I cooked 5 pounds of, what was it, 5? Almost 6 pounds of flour. I should have counted the dumplings I made. It's probably, what am I doing? It's probably a 3 foot by 4 foot thing of dumplings. I posted a picture. You ought to see how I put them in my pan. I don't pick them up one by one, y'all. I got this big giant spatula. Don's probably seen it on QVC. It's a big giant spatula. And I pick a bunch of them up all at once and put them in there. It's almost like a pizza spatula. So what we're doing, we're just filling this in, guys. See how it's starting to taper. See how it's starting to taper down. We're starting to get the carrot feel going on here. I lost my live here. I have to pull that back up. Oh, I totally lost it. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? I lost your comment, Jill. Hold, please. There we go. Okay. And don't worry about this greenery, because that might be where we just stick a few florals. Oh, don't start. Hold on. I gotta go grab the tissue. Y'all, my nose is running. Oh, my goodness. I start talking and my nose starts running. I start talking and my nose starts running. Alright, stay out from under my feet and behave. Okay? No fighting on the line. Hey, Ray. What's going on, girl? Alright, so now we're just going to go over here. And we're going to stick one of these down in on this side. Okay? And these are pretty simple to make, guys. I know. Oh, it looks pretty simple. I've never made one. Like I said, I just came up with this idea last night. I don't know where my scissors went now. Anyone? Anyone? See them? What? On the floor. Oh, didn't need it. I swung my necklace across my back. And again, I think I used 11. I think I cut 11 of these ruffles. I think I forgot to just put a roll in that one. So we'll do this, and then we'll go back and put a roll in that one. I like to tuck that last one under here, just like that. I think it just, I like it. That's just all there is to it. Okay, so now we're going to go down here. These, I'm trying to get a little bit more in the center. Okay? Because again, we're tapering down. We want a carrot shape. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and, no, I'm not. Because then I'll forget which ones I put my rolls in there. Y'all. So, let's go back and put these in real quick. See, that one's got one. This one does not. So we'll go ahead and put one of those in there. I'm just putting these, you don't have to use these rolls. I'm just kind of putting them in as a little bit more of a filler. That's all I'm doing here with those. But it's not necessary. Like I said. Shut up, Dawn. You can't get a refund. It's part of the wreath. We'll go back and cut some of that off, though. We will, but oh gosh, Dawn, you know, that was a Dawn gets some doozies. Dawn gets some doozies with her customers' comments. She really does. Anybody got any questions or anything? Let me recap just a little bit. These are cut at 10 inches. Okay, it's a fabric mesh. Okay, and we're just kind of tapering down. I cut 11 ruffles, and I cut 11 rolls, and the ruffles are cut at 22. Okay, so see how we're filling this in. Look how, see how it's starting to already look like a carrot. Okay. Like I said, simple, sweet. You can use any kind of mesh you want. I'm liking this fabric mesh. I'm a fan of fabric mesh. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a huge, on certain projects. But for the most part, I'm a huge fan of the fabric mesh. Okay, this one again, we're going to go in here. We're getting down to where we're trying to get it a little bit tighter together down here, so we keep our shape. Okay, because we want to keep our shape kind of going down and tapering down. So we only got a few more ruffles. I think we got about 3. What am I doing? About 3 more ruffles that we put on here. So see how fast this goes? And it makes a really full project. Okay. Let's tie that a couple times. I'm just going to pull those up. And then we'll add these last. What are you getting in? Oh, hey, girl. We'll put these last ones in here, and then we'll make this thing so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay. We've actually, how's everybody's weather? We've actually been fairly, today was really windy, so that it was like 60, almost 60 degrees, but it didn't feel 60 because it was so windy, unfortunately. But, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it at this point. I'll take it. Okay, we'll find this one right here. Tie that one. Ruffle that out a little bit. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go back and put those little ruffles in, and then we'll need one more down here. And then we've got basically got our carrot base going on here. We got our carrot going on. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's turn this one around here. That's okay. And we're going to put this one, I'm going to put this one right in. Not that time. Kind of right in here. Okay. Pull it out. Ruffle that some. Not sure I like the way that's flowing there. Just kind of adjust those a little bit. And then we're going to put our little roll in. And then we'll start decorating this little carrot. Okay. That one's. Sorry about that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that, did you? Sorry. Whoops. Drop that. Get one more roll on this side, and then we'll put our last one on, and then we'll start getting the pretties on here. Okay. Let's start getting the pretties on. Oh, hands. There we go. Nice. Nice and full. Look at that, guys. Okay, let's get this last one. Oh, you know what? I guessed perfect on this. I really did. What's that ruffles bugging the Jesus out of me? What the heck did I do? Which way are you going there, Ruffle? I can't tell. Can't tell which one's which, y'all. It's all one color. Ah, there we go. Jeez, Peter. All right, Dan. We got it. Sherry, how are you? Wait, it's been sunny, but I'm to that point where that seasonal deficit disorder, whatever it's called, Dom's gonna laugh at me again. The seasonal whatever. I just start getting real. Oh my God, what's summer? Like a sissy girl, basically. Yeah, it's basically what it is. I become a sissy this time of year. Whoops. Ooh, that other one's still bugging me. I don't know what I did there. Okay, perfect. Got one last little roll going on here. Oh, thanks, Don. Thank you. Now we're just going to unroll that one, or untie that one. Stick our little roll in there. Tines are really short on the bottom once you get down to the bottom, so they get a little bit harder to work with. But just work it. Okay, so there we go. We got a carrot base. Now look at that. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Look at that. And we'll go and cut some of these out. But let's adjust. Let's look at these up here. This is where we might bend some. Pull these up. We might bend some a little bit forward. We're just going to pull. Okay? There's no rhyme or reason. We are just going to spread them out. Bend some forward and some to the right. Just to make it kind of full. Okay? So now we got a carrot top. Okay? So yeah, we got the carrot top. Right. Alright, so now we can decide what we want to do. Okay, do we want to add some little florals in here? Let's cut some up and let's answer our own question. Okay, like I said, I got a bunch of these here. I might make a bow first to answer my question, but we're just going to cut a few of these off just to see. And these, I'm not going to use these. I'm thinking, guys, my mind's always going here. I want this one because it matches the pink and the whatnot in the, I'm going to cut this long just because if I don't want to use this, I don't want to waste it. You know, we could have some florals going out the top here if we wanted to, even though it's a carrot. It doesn't matter, right? Or we could do some, I'm going to pull the top off this and probably run this flat. I'm not going to do that. Here's what we'll do. We'll bend this up just to see. Or we can add some little bit of florals. Oh, yeah. I think I like that. I think I like it. I think I like it a lot. So what I'm going to do, instead of cutting these, well, I am going to cut some of these ties down. So no greenery shows. Some people must not like that, according to Dawn's people. That she gets. Goodness, y'all. People are crazy. But I don't like it in this one, so we're going to cut some of these down. Okay? We are going to cut some of these down. And that ruffles bugging me. There we go. Try to be careful not to cut my mesh. Okay, you don't want to do that. So we're trying to get rid of a little bit of this green in here. Okay, down here, it's not quite as long, so it's kind of not that necessary. On these ruffles, we'll kind of hide it in the back. Once we adjust that a bit, okay, we'll hide them in the front. And our bow wheel, I'm just going to shake that out. Get all that greenery I cut off there, off that. Okay. Now, let's cut down some flowers. These are from the Hobby Lobby. Where'd the thing go? Oh, here it is. So we're going to add a few of these down in here. I'm going to cut. Actually, I take it back. This is from The Sims. This is item number CS12824. And it's got 24. It's called a peony orchid with filler. And it's got 24 stems on here, which is pretty cool. That's a lot. That's a lot of stems. Okay, so let's cut a bunch of these off, and I'm not going to use those leaves, like I said. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. So I think I'm going to use all these. think so. Oh man, I won't scoot down there. So let's just cut a bunch of flowers off, and then we'll start sticking them in here, okay? Because we don't want to lose our carrot too much. I probably should make a bow first. Nah, I don't think so. I'll get my florals in there first. Okay, let's start with that many, and I think on this one there's 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 8 of this one on there. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to use anything else out of this one. Ooh, I have this one over here. Hold on. Get out my way. You're always in my way. Oh, no, that's too... I don't like that one. That one's kind of too... That's not the right color orange I want. So these I think we might add in the top. So we'll set those over there. So we got these. We're probably going to use some of these. And we're probably going to use some of these. But I think I want to add these in here first. So let me scoot all this over. Can y'all see good? And I'm just going to start... I might have made those stems too long. I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, I gotta kind of pay attention here because I've only got 8 of those. So we'll just start rolling in. Like I said, our bow's going to come down and cover a lot. So I mainly want to get these mostly on the sides fairly even. Okay? Just kind of fairly even. Can you see good? Okay. So we got there. I think I'm going to put one down up in this front here. Okay. And we don't have to use all these either. Okay. We don't have to. That's a fun thing. You can add these florals. You don't have to add these florals. It's all kind of what you want to do with your design. Okay, so we got 2 of these left. So I think we'll go up in here. Stick them right in there. Okay. Stick those. Whoops. Make sure I get that kind of down. I didn't snip that one. I missed one. Goodness gracious. Can't see. There we go. Yeah, we're going to snip that one. Stick that one back in there. I don't like the placement of that one. Get that other one. There we go. Okay, so now we've got this. Okay, we're just adding a few florals down the side. Okay, like I said, this one, I don't think I put that one in the right spot. I did not. That was twice, guys. I think my stem's too short now, so let's go to our, of course I don't have any my spare stems over here. So I'll grab one. I always save these, guys. A lot of times I'll cut them down. I just haven't cut them down recently. Because if I need to replace my stem, I can go to this, put that on there, and guess what? I got a new stem. After I cut it too short. Okay, so this one I want to go, this one's not going where I want it for some reason. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now let's put some more fun stuff in here. Okay, I think I want some of these little yellow flowers in here. Okay, and these are really cute. So we're just going to sporadically add some of these. as well. Okay. So let's cut a bunch of these. Okay. I'm only using the ones with the, I don't know if I got enough. Here, I don't probably have enough. That doesn't matter. We're going to use them anyway. Okay, I'm just going to cut these off. Just add a little bit of this color in here. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Again, I'm just going in kind of sporadically. I should have stuck that one. Ooh, that one I didn't glue very well. Can't tell if my glue's. There we go. Okay. I know I keep getting my finger in there. I know that. Okay. Stick this one down here in the middle because it's got some of that eucalyptus in there. We want some of that down in there. Then we'll go back with this white and yellow. My glue needs turned up a little bit. I'm struggling with this glue. Okay. Well, I think we're kind of good on those. I might add a couple down the bottom. I think I only got one left though, so maybe not. Oh, so that's a yellow and a yellow. Shoot. Yeah, I wish I had. Yeah, we'll just hold off on that one. So anyway, this is kind of where we're at. Is right here. Some of those glue strings off there. I got marbles in my mouth. Okay. And again, like I said, you don't have to add the florals going down here. You do not have to do that if you don't want to do that. Okay. So now on this, I think I want to make. I'm thinking about these now, guys. Thinking about these. Let's make a bow and then we'll decide. Okay. Like I said, whoops. This is kind of a design on the fly thing here. And like I said, I don't have a whole lot right here because our bow's going to come down in through here. Okay, so let's set this over here. Oops. Let's just set that right there for now. Yeah, that's pretty cute. I need a couple adjustments there. Okay. Let's put a bow on here real quick and then we'll be probably done. Okay. So what we're going to use is this 4-inch right here. That's item number 15-7639. Okay. That's a D. Stevens, I guess. Okay, I'm just going to pull. Get rid of this hump on my table, y'all. Makes my bow maker just spin. It does. It just spins on me. Okay, we're going to twist this down. I think I want a little bit less than that. Okay, so we're probably going to do about it's about a 13-14 inch tail. Okay, I'm just going to do a simple 1 loop on each side of this. I'm going to make this one about 6.5. Okay, just twist that. Okay. Get that down in there. What are you doing? You're jingling. I don't know if she's into something or not. Actually, these are about 7 inches, guys. Okay, I'm just going to snip that down. Okay, this is really pretty. It's like a really thick, this is a really thick ribbon, y'all. It's a really thick, good ribbon. It's got these purple, it's almost like a houndstooth in a way. Pink glittered things on it. Things. Okay, so now I think I want to go in with this green. Okay, this is item number. I don't know if this is from the Sim. I don't know where this is from. My good friend Carl sent me that. It's a 1.5 inch. It's Q712409-09. I might have to just check on the dog to make sure she's not chewing it on supplies. Okay, this is going to break and add color. This one I might go a little bit longer on the tail, just in case we want to curl it up. Okay, and the key to make it a bow easier for yourself, make sure you got enough coming out here, just hanging. Okay, it makes it a little bit less of a struggle. Ooh, this one I need to make by hand, y'all, because this one, yeah, we're just gonna twist it. Okay, it's got a pattern on it. Keep on twisting my dang thing there, y'all. So we're just going to twist this whole loop. Okay, or kind of untwist it. Actually, this pattern, I can't tell which way these bunnies are going. They're hopping all over the place. Holy crap, yeah, I'm just saying. Maybe you don't need to twist them. Just depending on the way I'm looking at it. Yeah, we don't need to twist this. Some are up, some are down. Yeah, we ain't going there. I don't think it's necessary. Okay, so just twist that. These I'm going about the same length. Okay, I'm going about the same length. Okay. There we go. Let's pull that one down there. And I'm going to stick that. These I did two on each side. Okay. Hey, Ann, how are you? So yeah, we'll do about 2 on each side of that one. Okay. I think I might want to go in with this black and tan. This is a Sims item. This is RJ0940-18. Okay. So snip that off. Okay. This one we're going to go about the same length as our orange. This one does have a pattern, so we are going to twist. Maybe let's get it in here. Let's see. Let's do a look-see. Yeah, see this one, they're going to go up. So on this one, I've got to study my bunnies. These are confusing me because some are going, let's see, those are going that way. These are going this way. So I want to twist these this way. Okay. Well, these are the same way, guys. Why can't they keep the dang bunnies going the same way on the ribbon? I'm just saying. But this one we are going to have to cut off because those are going to be upside down. So what I'm going to do here is trim off about 1 inch. Press that down. Okay, I'm going to measure just like this. I know I put it back in there the same way. But I want to get my tail length about correct. Okay. And then we're going to flip it around. and stick this back in here. Okay, so now these two are going the same way. This one's going the same way. And these bunnies are just hopping all over the crazy place. Upside down, right side up. Great googly. They're just nuts. So then I think we're just going to go with this yellow to add a little bit of that color. Okay. And I'm just going to do 2 on each side. This one does have a pattern, but that doesn't matter. Okay. Hey, Joyce. How are you, Miss Joyce? Okay. We'll get these going in here. This is going to be a really bright, pretty pretty blow. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go back in with this last one, which is a 1.5 inch. This one is item number. I'm not sure where this one's from. It's not a Sims item, I don't believe. Because the other thing's off there, so I can't tell you. It could be, it's Q313309-19 on that one. But I'm missing the back piece. Then I'll just rip that off with the plastic. Didn't rip off. Okay, this has got some pretty colors. We're going to possibly make this one a little bit longer. Okay. And this one we're going to do 2 on each side. And then we're going to go back in with that green, I think. And do a little splash of green right in the center. Okay. With a smaller tail, we say. Let's do a smaller tail. So we're just going to do the one looper here. Okay. Whoops, my twist. My twist came out. Come on, twist. Hold on. Do over. Lord have mercy. There we go. My hands are killing me. Alright, so there we go. We got our one looper. Just put that top down. You don't need to twist it. Okay. Oops. Oh, shoot. Can't see. Cut that. I know I haven't dovetailed or anything. I'm probably going to either dovetail these or just snip them at a slant. Hey, Brenda. How are you? Okay. So let's get our zip tie in here. Okay. Let's stick that all the way under. The right way. Okay. Pull it out. You want to make sure you get it over there into that divot. Okay, you got a little divot there that your wreath maker is going to leave for you. Okay, and just don't let your stack fall like I just about did. Pull that kind of tight. And this is where you can either pull, get a pipe cleaner, or you can get one of these wire ties, zip ties, whatever you want to call it today, Susan. And stick that down through there. Okay. I'm just going to make sure we're in our stack one more time. I'm just kind of got boogered up on me there. So let me straighten that out. If you pinch it, it's not going to fall on you. I was not pinching mine. So let me make sure my zip tie here is where it needs to be. Behind that 4-inch, it's hiding. There we go. Now we're going to pull that tight. Tight like a toy. Okay. Okay, now let's fluff this out a little bit. She quiets down over there. Okay, I'm going to pull my tails down towards the front. Okay, I'm going to hold on to my, where'd it go here? Zip tie here. I'm just going to break this bow. Kind of twist it. Okay, let's pull it and twist it. Which ways? See, I did. My bow kind of boogered up on me. Heck on it. It did kind of fall a little bit on me. That's okay. Okay, we're going to pull our tails all the way out to the front. Okay. Make sure you got them all out here to the front. Okay. Start just straightening and fluffing and twisting this bow. Okay. I love this 4-inch here. It's really cool. Okay. Let me get this on here. Then I think I'm about done. I might add just a couple more florals. Alright, let's get this on there and then I'll finish fluffing. Once we get this on here. Okay. Isn't that a pretty bow? Isn't that a pretty bow? Oh my goodness. But we'll straighten this out once we get it on our wreath. Okay, so here's what we got. Okay, here's our carrot. Now we're just going to go in through this top right here. Okay. Wish I could turn it around and show you, but let's see if I can do it like this. Because I got to see what I'm doing here, guys. I'm going to go back and find our spine here. Okay, go back and find the spine. This is kind of a feel thing, a touchy-feely thing. It's kind of gotta get through your mesh and feel. Okay, without destroying it too much. Okay, but you want to get over and under some of these tines. Okay. Then we'll pull that in there. Okay, that's what I said. We'll fluff this back out a little bit. That's where we can yank a little better because it's on our wreath, on our carrot. Get our tails down there. Fluff that out. Fluff those out. Get these where we want them. Okay. I'm just going to pull those out like that. All right. So here's our bow. Like I said, some of these will trim down. Some of these we're going to curl up. So let's just curl those up for now. Okay. Some of those curled up. And these, I think I'm going to trim some of these down just a little bit. So we're going to do it. We're going to do the slant on these. Okay, when I do that, I'm going down and out the, well, I lied. I just went the wrong way on the first one, guys. There we go. And I'm not going to cut, well, I do need that one a little bit shorter. Okay. So got those. These we will probably curl up as well. Or I might cut these shorter. I don't know, guys. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Thank you, Betty. I don't know. I just came up with this idea. Why can't I show these guys tomorrow? So I threw this on the table and said, let's do this. And typically, when I cut my curls like this, I don't necessarily, I don't dovetail them because I don't want to, you know, curl them up dovetail. These I'll cut at a slant. There I go again, cutting the wrong way. Okay. And these I'm going to curl probably, maybe, yeah, I think so. So let's get those curled, and then I'll fold up some of that orange. Let's get a little bit of curl going on there. Some there, here. A little curl going on there. Got a bit of curl going on here. Okay. Then this orange, I'm going to fold that upwards. I'll show you on the other side. Okay, it's really thick, so I like to fold it back on each other. What I mean by that is I'm going to take this and fold it over about 1/2 inch. I'm going to fold it one more time. Okay, and then you can see that pretty. And sometimes this one might need glue, so I might have to go back and put just a little bit of glue to hold that one together. Okay, so here's basically our carrot, guys. I'll have to go and adjust. I'll have to glue that, obviously. Here's kind of our fancy swag bow. Okay. And like I said, I might go back and add some of these little white flowers into here. If I sit back and look at it. And I might go back and add some, well, I might add some to the bow. That would be fun. And I also might add some of these fun things to the top, up in here, to add that little color of pink. Oh, let me zoom in here so you can keep, I don't know if you can see. Let me stick it on this side so you can see. You might go back and add some of this little fun stuff that pulls up down in here, just to add a little more color of pink into there. I might do that. I'm going to glue these in. This is going to be something I'll think on. There. Just add a little bit of pink color up in that. Although everybody's probably saying, well, top of carrot's not pink. I'm like, oh, my world is. Because I like pink. My carrot could be it. I want it to be. Alright, here's your design. You can make your carrot any color you want on top. Okay, I think I like that. I don't know, what do you think? I kind of like that little touch of pink in there. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll do some of those adjustments, and here gets this bow, and I'm still thinking I might add some, get the horse a little bit here. Oh, I just popped the top. I might add, I'm gonna see what I got, because I'm getting excited here. I didn't pull up enough flowers, y'all. I might add some of these little daisies down in throughout here too. That would be cute. Okay, so we might do something like that. I'm gonna think on that one and see if I've got enough of those first before I make that decision. I don't think I want to use. Excuse me. I don't think I want to use those. So anyway, guys, I hope you like this project. It's super simple. If you don't talk too much like me. If you wanted to, you could add another bow on the bottom if you really wanted to. I don't think it's necessary. But that's all up to you. But I hope you liked. Oops. Let me move my camera up there. There we go. I hope you kind of like this project. It's just a simple way to make a carrot. I know everybody's doing carrots or something. I thought, you know what? This is different. So anyway, Thank you for joining me all tonight. I appreciate that. Like I said, I might go add some more flowers throughout here. Just because I can. But I'm going to go see what I got. Now that I got this, I'm going to say, oh my God, what else I got? So anyway, guys, thank you all for coming, hanging out with me. I know Lori's coming on here soon. Well, thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Betty. Nancy. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I feel like, like I said, I'm in a little better mood tonight. My toothache's gone. I got my tooth pulled, so I'm like feeling a little better. So that's a good thing. That's a good sign, right? Yeah. Because, like I always say, guys, live with a half full cup when it's all black clouds by the sun. I'm trying my darndest to do that this week. At the end of this, season here. So I'm trying to practice what I preach really hard. So, bear with me. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. I'll see you next week. Above all, be kind. And I thank you very much. And y'all have a blessed week. The rest of the week. Thank you, guys.